All right, welcome to Geared Up. I'm Todd Bishop.
I'm Andrew Edwards.
We have got a lot to talk about today. Andrew and I are just back, literally, from the new Amazon unveiling of all these Echo devices.
Yes.
Really kind of stepping things up in terms of the volume of products. And we're going to be talking to you about all sorts of things that they announced today, including the brand new revamped Echo, the new Echo Spot,
Echo Plus,
the Echo Connect, which I think might be your favorite, Andrew.
Fire TV 4K HDR,
and
with Dolby Atmos.
A little bit of BMW integration for
Ooh,
Alexa as well. That's right.
How about Echo buttons?
That's right, Echo buttons. About the only thing we didn't see was the thing that was rumored last week.
The glasses.
Where were the glasses?
Where were those Echo glasses, Amazon?
All right, so let's jump in. I have to say the one device that really caught my attention first was this one, the Echo Spot.
Echo Spot.
This was essentially a device that will sit next to your bed or on your desk. It'll replace your clock on your desk, but it is a touchscreen video device.
Yes.
So it will essentially be a small version of the Amazon Echo Show.
Right, exactly, which makes sense. So with the regular Echo, you have the Echo and you have the Echo Spot. So now you have the Echo Show. And you have, what's this called again?
No, you're talking.
I already messed up.
No. So yes, this is an issue. This is an issue. So currently you have the Echo Dot, the Echo Show. Now you're going to be adding to that the Echo Spot and the Echo Connect, the Echo buttons. I will say the one big confusing part is the difference between the Echo Dot and the Echo Spot. So the Dot is basically the little tiny Echo.
It's a tiny. So you have the Echo and the full size Echo, and now you have the Echo Plus, and then you have the Echo Dot is the mini version, and then the Echo Show and the Echo Spot is the small version of the Show. In my eyes,
yes, exactly. So let's talk about the Spot first, just to be super clear. That is $130. It's going to be released on December 19th. The Echo Spot is the alarm clock, essentially the clock that sits next to your desk. It does video conferencing. It plays video. It has a front-facing camera and 4 microphones. Very interesting device, especially for $130.
Yeah. I like this because, on my desk currently, I have an Echo Show, and it's big. But I like it because the cool thing about the Echo, especially with the display, is that it ties into all your other smart home stuff. So, for example, I have a Nest outdoor camera pointing right from my front door's view, basically. So if I hear a truck outside and I don't want to go to the window, I can just say, Alexa, show me the front door, and it'll show me the camera, and I can see if someone's walking to deliver a package. But I have this big. Oh, I'm activating Alexa over there.
But you have this big.
It's this big device on my desk. I'd love to just replace that with this. This is great. This is I was holding it in my hand. It's just it's almost like a baseball.
That's right.
Baseball size.
It's got the little buttons on the top. It's got the mute button. It's got the volume button. It's very interesting. Now, the disappointing thing was they did not have a working version of this at the event. They just had kind of a demo device that allowed you to page through the different versions.
That's what confused me, because I was like, this is not doing anything.
Yes, I asked, and they said it's just they're not ready yet. But here's the kind of the wicked twist in all of this. I don't know if you saw the news. I know you did, Andrew, that Google has cracked down on Amazon for its implementation of YouTube in the Echo Show.
I don't like this.
Which then now extends to the Echo Spot. Yeah. So you're not able to play YouTube videos on the Echo Spot. Now, you can still play videos. There's like with the flash briefings, the video flash briefings, Amazon has a variety of providers. And for example, they showed Jimmy Fallon today. And it's
CNN.
That's right. And so on the Echo Spot screen, it essentially zooms in to the center of the video, which Dave Limp, the senior vice president of devices for Amazon, explained. Generally, the cameraman or the camera person zooms in that way anyway, or kind of centers the frame. I think can also you can go out too.
Yeah, you can double tap to zoom out, but then it's this weird crop thing. But when you watch the news, the anchor person is usually to the side because they have to put stuff on. So it's not always like that. Or so if you're doing really good framing in your videos, you're usually not just centered. So maybe if you're watching an award show or something on this little device, it'll be like that. But it's still cool that it supports video, and the video calling looked good too. You don't need to see great in-depth detail when you're doing a video call. I think this was a perfect device for that. And it does all the other Echo stuff as well. It's just an Echo with a smaller screen than the Echo Show.
All right, so
where was the Echo Look, by the way? They had all the Echo devices out there.
Oh, whoa, that's a really good point.
I forgot to ask about that.
That's a good point. The Echo Look is, because it's not confusing enough already. I realize we're hitting you with an array of Echo devices. The Echo Look is the one that is essentially like a little pillar It sits on your dresser in your room, theoretically, and takes pictures of you, full-length pictures, 360 degrees, and then
tells you if you look good or not. That's it. That's true. That's what it does.
Yeah, but it's notable they did not have that out there today.
Right.
I wonder if maybe the production level isn't just what they need to be. I'll go back and ask.
Okay,
Andrew.
good.
I'll answer. So that is the Echo Spot. As we said, it's priced at $130.
I think that was the star of the show today.
It'll be released December 19th. The Echo Spot was the star of the show for you.
Yeah.
I agree. I like the power of Alexa combined with video, with the touchscreen. It makes such a difference. We have the Echo Show on our counter in the kitchen, sort of in between. It's actually perfect. It's in between the living room and the kitchen, so you can turn it on the bar to go either way.
Okay.
And it has become a hit in our family. The whole family loves it, throwing questions. I do Jeopardy whenever I can,
Whenever you can. Wow.
Yeah. So I really like it.
Daily.
Very cool. All right. So that was announcement number 1, the Echo Spot. I thought the announcement of the new Echo was pretty cool too.
Yes.
So the new Echo, they're dropping the price from the old Echo, which was about $180, if I remember correctly, down to $100 for this
big price
new.
drop.
It actually is much smaller. It looked like less than half the size to me.
I think it's about a third of the size chopped off, but it is a little wider.
It is a little wider.
Yeah.
But
I like it.
It comes in a variety of new colors and new surfaces. And the key thing is that they're saying that this new device has better sound than the original Echo, and also has better microphones, so you can sort of interrupt Alexa in a much better way.
Yeah.
She'll hear you more. But to me, the significant thing here is the price drop and the size, the decrease in size.
Cost of entry to get a better sounding Echo, because the Echo Dot is still cheaper, about half the cost, but the speaker ability just isn't there. So it's interesting because we have the Echo at $99. Apple is about to drop their HomePod, $300 in December, with the really great array of internal speakers and everything, also a smart speaker. So the timing here makes a lot of sense. $189 versus $300, and now it's $100 versus $300. You can get 3 of these for the cost of a HomePod.
Yes, but you've pointed out in the past, it's more accurate to think of the HomePod as an intelligent Sonos system or something that's much more high-end audio.
Yes, that is the case. But a lot of people are going to see it just for, they're comparing smart speakers to smart speakers.
Absolutely. And then when you add the ability for multi-room audio, which is a new feature of Alexa and the Echo, it's hard to compete with that because you can get 3 of these things for $300, put them in multiple rooms, and have a pretty amazing sound system.
Yeah, and they're also, you can use them to make phone calls.
So we should point out the charcoal and heather gray models are priced at $100 of the new Echo, but the others will cost you $20 more.
Is it the wood?
The sandstone, the oak veneer, and the walnut veneer, and silver. Those
veneer.
Yes.
The silver. That was the Echo Silver from SNL.
Oh, yes, that's a whole other thing. Yes.
Yeah, hey, if you watch SNL, you know what we're talking about.
Yes. So that's the next generation Echo. And we might as well, here in the remaining time, talk about the Echo Plus, which is about the size of the original Echo, but it costs $150. The key thing they're saying here is with the Echo Plus that you'll be able to essentially set up your smart home in a much easier way.
Absolutely.
So it comes with a Philips Hue bulb as well.
Yes.
So they want to make setting up smart devices as simple as basically screwing in a light bulb, which it is not right now. It's difficult.
No, you can ask it to find your smart devices for you, and it'll just find them without you needing to use an external hub. Currently, you need a hub for your Hue lights, you need a hub for, some smart locks, and a lot of them, it's more points of failure.
Yeah. So, and there are some lights that work without a hub, but you're saying in those situations where you would need a hub, the new Echo Plus will essentially replace that hub.
If it's a Wi-Fi hub or Zigbee, it replaces it, which is awesome.
This was interesting to me, though, in part because, that setup process can be so complicated. And if they can simplify that, it would be awesome. I didn't quite understand, though, why they needed a specialized device to do that. Why not just roll out that simplified setup for all the Echoes?
I think the hub has a price.
Yeah.
You can't charge $99 for that because a lot of the hubs, standalone hubs, are $50.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So as we said, Andrew and I were on the scene today as Amazon announced an array of new Echo devices. We're barely halfway through them at this point. Tons of stuff coming up, including the Echo buttons and a variety of other announcements that Amazon made, and some integration with BMW, which I'm looking forward to. Everything, as we said, but the smart glasses that were rumored last week. I do still want Alexa in my glasses, and I hope that the Financial Times report about them actually doing it was actually true. All right, welcome back to Geared Up on GeekWire. I'm Todd Bishop.
I'm Andrew Edwards.
All right, we are running down all of the announcements that Amazon made. Yes, there is an Echo in here. There's many of them. This, to me, was an interesting announcement, the series of unveilings that Amazon made today, because they've gotten an early lead with Echo and Alexa, and now you can see they're just trying to extend it. They've got Apple and Google and all these other companies essentially coming after them, and this is the advantage of being the first mover in a lot of these markets with Echo and Alexa. Yeah. All right, so let's talk about the next one. This one I did not understand as well, Andrew, so I'm going to rely on you a little bit on this one. The Echo Connect. This is a $35 device. It's designed to turn the Echo into a hands-free speakerphone. It works with landlines or over voice IP, and it allows users to ask Alexa to call people on their contact lists, and it will also announce the name of inbound callers. So I know this was one of your favorite ones, Andrew. Why did you like this one?
Amazon Echo Connect. What's cool about this is you just plug it into your home phone line, and it becomes a home phone. So the cool thing about this is as we move to the smartphone age, if you have children, they don't have phones. And if something happens and you don't have a home phone line, how do they call 911?
Oh, right.
So with this, they can actually just ask Alexa to call someone if there's an emergency. So I like the practicality of that.
Okay, that's very cool. But how many people, for me, I don't even have an actual landline in my house anymore. I guess I have one at the office, but that's really the only one. You could see, though, where somebody with a landline would really like this.
Right.
Does it do other things, too, though, or is it just about calling?
I think that's it.
The $35 Echo Connect device. Okay, so that's really interesting, and that one will ship December 13th. So that's one of the other announcements that Amazon made. Now, let's talk about the buttons before we get to the Fire TV. This was a little bit more of a novelty, and I really liked this concept. These are a series of buttons. They're going to cost $20 a pair. They're going to be released later this year. These are not Echo or Alexa devices unto themselves. They're accessories that work in conjunction with an Echo speaker. And essentially, you're going to be able to use them to play games. And they're going to basically offer an API that allows software developers to make games for the Echo, and then you hit these buttons to do different things in the games. So you could see the Jeopardy folks doing this, where you time in with Alex and maybe have a new version of Jeopardy. Currently, Jeopardy is basically single player.
No, that
you
would
can
be
play
cool.
with your family,
like multiple people playing Jeopardy.
Yeah,
and other games too. Like anything that's a buzzer type game.
Exactly.
Cool. What was the 3-card Monty they were doing?
Yeah, I didn't quite understand that game, but it was essentially something that they demonstrated there. So this is the first in a series of what they're calling Alexa Gadgets, which is a new collection of accessories that will enable what they're calling fun and playful Alexa experiences. They did not give a specific release date for these, other than the fact that they will come out later this year. It was also interesting that they did not have a working prototype of these to show either. On two fronts, both the Echo Spot and also the Echo buttons.
They're not ready.
No, they were just essentially kind of dummied up prototypes. So
someone said, I see a flop coming.
A flop with the gadgets?
With the buttons.
Okay, interesting. I don't know. I like the concept, and they're cheap. It's hard to flop at $20 for a pair, at $10 a piece. I mean, I could see getting these just for fun.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of a stocking stuffer in some ways. And here you see, again, Amazon extending the line. You know, it's not just the speakers and everything else like that, but they're actually extending the lineup. All right, next up, the Fire TV. Now, this I know will be close to your heart, Andrew, because it's 4K and high dynamic range video.
Yeah.
So they introduced this. This is going to cost $70. Amazon says it's 40% more powerful than the Fire TV stick.
Oh, wow.
It supports 4K Ultra HD and HDR. Comes with an Alexa-powered voice remote to find, launch, and control content. Amazon says it's working on greater voice control capabilities for third-party apps, too, like Netflix and Hulu and more. And this one ships on October 25th. So big overhaul of the Amazon Fire TV.
That's not bad.
Yeah, good announcement. All right, and then also, finally, the last big thing, and I should say this was fascinating in part because there was just one after the other of these announcements.
Right. This is the one I'm not sure is going to be We're not going to see that soon.
You're talking about the Fire TV or the BMW?
BMW.
Yeah. So with BMW, they announced that essentially starting in mid-2018, drivers will be able to, in their BMW and Mini vehicles in the US, UK, and Germany, ask Alexa for directions, call a business, play music, control smart home features, check the news. Amazon has announced many of these features previously with Ford, but this is new to BMW. And the more I use Alexa at home, the more I find myself in situations where I just want to be able to call on Alexa everywhere. And I recognize, obviously...
Like the glasses.
Exactly. I recognize that you can obviously do that with your phone now, but it's not quite as natural for me on the phone. You have to hit a button. Yep. You can say, okay, Google, or hey, Siri. But it's to me, Amazon really has done a nice job of just integrating Alexa into the daily routine. So
I agree.
So it'll be interesting.
That'll be cool. I want to see it come to more cars, though.
Yes, absolutely, including maybe the Chevy Volt.
Tesla.
That would be great. As we were talking about earlier, Andrew, this was an interesting approach for Amazon at this event. They essentially got us into a room, but they were very secretive about this event beforehand.
Right.
And it was at the Day One Tower. We got there, and we were kind of looking for clues. We were looking around at who else was there. And it was essentially a who's who of the tech media that they brought in for this event.
Once you look at some of those names, you're like, okay, something big's going on today.
Yeah. Mashable, New York Times, BuzzFeed,
BBC,
Recode, Verge. I mean, basically everybody was there for this event, including, GeekWire and Gear Live.
And Andrew Edwards was there.
Yes, absolutely. So
you got me in, though. Well, my badge, but I had to write my own name. Amazon, I have to rant every episode. So now I'm suppressing my cough because... my badge just said videographer, and I had to write my name on it.
You were my plus one.
You got me in, which I appreciate.
Yes,
but Amazon,
absolutely.
They were like, "Who is this guy?"
And I was like, "Do you not know who this guy is? Let me tell you." And I was talking you up. Anyway, fun event. The media holding area was literally at the base of the Amazon spheres, and we got to go up into the Day
There's
One
a tour
tower
happening today of those spheres, which is going to be cool. Like that's like a highlight now of downtown.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so that is our rundown of everything that we saw today. To me, overall, this takes Alexa and the Echo one step further. Where are you just in terms of your overall summary on this, Andrew?
Yeah, for smart home automation, Alexa is where it's at.
Yeah, all right.
Great.
Okay, so that is Geared Up for this week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Don't forget, you can subscribe on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you get your shows. Don't forget to review and rate the show if you're a regular viewer. Until next time, I'm Todd Bishop.
I'm Andrew Edwards.
We'll talk to you next time on Geared Up on GeekWire on Kyra Radio 97.3 FM.